Hello, how's it going everybody? Sinister Skater here, and welcome to episode number 6 of First Try Fridays. For those of you that are new to the channel, First Try Fridays is a series I do every single Friday where you guys leave a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare class down below in the comments. Now you can pick my gun, pick my camos, pick my perks, pick the game mode I play, pick a commentary topic, pick my controller settings, whatever you want. You can make up the whole class commentary topic. Give me a challenge. You want me to, use a certain sensitivity or whatever. It's pretty open. You just leave whatever down below in the comments. Then I pick one of the classes at random and then use it in my very first game of the day for Infinite Warfare, and then I upload and commentate to the gameplay. No matter what, we can go extra negative, extra positive. You guys see some raw gameplay. It's a pretty fun series to do. So this week, got a nice gameplay. We got a really interesting topic I want to talk about. Before we get into any of that, we got some Call of Duty news to talk about. In Modern Warfare Remastered, there's going to be double XP this weekend for those of you that need some XP in Modern Warfare Remastered. For Infinite Warfare, Grind is going to be the weekly featured game mode. And what Grind is it's like Fracture from Black Ops 3. It's a mix of Kill Confirmed and Hardpoint. You kill people, and then they drop tags like in Kill Confirmed. They have to pick those tags up and deposit them into a deposit point around the map, which kind of makes it like Hardpoint. The last thing we have here is there's a quartermaster sale going on in Infinite Warfare. What it is for 1200 salvage, yes, salvage, you can get an epic taunt. Not worth it, wouldn't recommend buying it. Let's get into this week's class. So for this week, the class was suggested by a Zinc who wanted me to use his recoil machine class. This consisted of the Ripper with the VMC sight, quick draw, and rifled barrel, the Spartan SA3 launcher with the Hellstorm camo on it. We have the perks Blind Eye, Ghost, Hardline, and Gung Ho. And as for score streaks, we have the Thor, the RC8, and the Apex. Wanted me to go really big there. And as for the combat rig, we're using Phantom with the rear guard trait. Alright, so this is what's up. The original First Try Fridays gameplay, I went 27 and 16, playing some ground war domination on Terminal. However, I realized that I never recorded the gameplay, and I recorded that Thursday night, and it is Friday afternoon right now, and there's no way I can get that back. So this is kind of a second try Friday. I mean, it's still first game of the day on Friday, so technically it's First Try Fridays. But the gameplay you're watching right now is way better than the original one. What it is a 68 and 8. What are we playing? Just regular? No, ground war domination on the map Grounded. And I think I still mentioned it in the class setup that we had some high score streaks and I wasn't gonna get them, but I actually got them in this gameplay. So it was pretty good gameplay. And yeah, I was saying in the original commentary that the recoil was a bit much on this gun, but I somehow got through it on this gameplay, and the other team was kind of newbie, so we had a pretty good gameplay, I guess, this week. Yeah, if your class didn't get picked for this week, feel free to comment one down below in the comments as I picked from the latest First Try Fridays. If you guys have been commenting one, please just copy and paste it over from last week's to this week's. Could be a little tedious, but that's how we do it here. Hopefully around spring break I can do some special to get a lot of more classes used. I'm gonna keep that a little secret yet because I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But be sure to leave a First Try Fridays class because we got a lot of classes last week and the week before that, and it's awesome. You guys are doing great, so keep that thing going. But I really wanted to get into this week's topic, which is should Call of Duty expand on competitive ranked gameplay? Now, there's CWL, which is the COD World League, which is a competitive league. It's a tournament. It's mainly for pros. Not really much besides that. There's the competitive playlist within Infinite Warfare, which is regular Call of Duty with competitive rules. And then there's always private matches and the game battles thing. And that's really it for Call of Duty right now. In some previous titles, there were a little more competitive presence in the games. We'll touch on that later. I'm thinking of games like, like Overwatch, who have heavy emphasis on competitive gameplay, and I see room for that in Call of Duty. Just to give you a taste, like what my thought process is going on right now. What if we had variant rewards for a competitive playlist in season, things like that, kind of like Overwatch, maybe some epic variants, things like that. Did that catch your interest? Because we got a lot of cool things to talk about like that over the remainder of this video. So, as mentioned, there's no real competitive presence in Infinite Warfare right now, and with Call of Duty in general, there's no real emphasis on competitive. We have the playlists, which have competitive rule sets and things like that, but usually, any sense of competitivity, is that even a word? It's all out of the game, it's not in-game. What I mean by that is, like, if you want true competition in any sorts of organization or rewards or something like that, you have to do it yourself or use external resources like game battles and MLG. As for previous competitive presence, like, we saw way more emphasis in competitive around Black Ops 3 because they introduced the CWL playlist and CWL in general, and it mentioned a lot of that in-game. But I believe the most competitive presence ever in any Call of Duty was in Black Ops 2. They had a thing called League Play. And if you guys did play the game, you may remember this. It was a separate playlist where you played and you ranked up and you gained higher levels as you won more and more. You know, they had like bronze, gold, silver, and so on and so on. And there was a sense of accomplishment as you played more and leveled up and ranked up. But, you know, I don't think you got rewarded anything really. I can't really remember any reward, so I don't think it was that cool. But I remember wanting to rank up, so there had to be some kind of motivation behind it. Yeah, actually, I just remember they had clan wars in Call of Duty 2, which I'm kind of mad that they stopped that. I believe starting in Ghost and moving into Advanced Warfare was the last time they had it. You could create a clan, and in the Call of Duty app, you were placed with 7 other clans on like a semi-weekly basis, I think it was something like that, for the weekend, and you fight for territory on like this virtual map, it was kind of similar to Risk, to be honest, like Call of Duty Risk. And you play and win certain game modes when you can take objectives, which are worth a certain amount of points, and you're rewarded in the end with in-game content depending on your rank. You know, I completely forgot about clan wars, and they need to really bring that back, because that was really fun. You got like cool weapon skins and soldier cosmetics, and it was like a nice little weekend thing to do. And I don't know why they got rid of that. But that wasn't necessarily competitive. It was in public matches. There was a sense of competition because you're competing against other people in the app, but it wasn't in-game. Again, you had to use a mobile app to set up a clan and keep track of your progress. But back on the topic, you know, there's not much competitive emphasis on Call of Duty besides that, and I think it'd be really cool if they brought that competitive back to the game. And if you look at other big shooters, you know, they have competitive, like Overwatch, the whole competitive thing, don't need to mention more about that. Destiny has Trials of Osiris every weekend. You know, there's CSGO. Halo was built around ranked. I'd like to see that in future Call of Duties. You know, keep the public matches and things that they have right now, but, you know, bring in like a ranked season like you did with Black Ops 2 or League Play, reintroduce it. I think that'd be perfect to add ranked seasons like it's in like Overwatch right now into future Call of Duty, or even Infinite Warfare right now. You could play a lot, get better at the game, work towards the rank, and get rewarded at the end. And with micro DLC being so big as it is right now, rewards like cosmetics, or as mentioned, if it was Infinite Warfare right now, they could give away weapon variants, which might be in future Call of Duties because they're a pretty big hit. For example, I'm going to use Overwatch rankings right now, but say you get like Grandmasters and Masters at the end of the season, you could get an epic weapon variant for the week. Maybe they'll give it like, for this season, you get the epic NV4 Chaos or something like that. And if you get Diamond rank, you get Legendaries, Plat and Gold gets a rare, and everyone else gets commons. In Infinite Warfare, I think that'd be a great way to give opportunities to get a weapon variant instead of having to grind or buy COD points. It'd actually be a perfect way to balance out the earn rates with all that stuff right now that I think about it. Like, seriously, that's a really good idea. Think about how cool that would be. It's another opportunity. Like, yes, not everyone's going to be able to get to the top of the ranks and get epic weapons or things like that, but if you participate, you cut down on salvage and you get rewarded. Maybe you don't even have to reward epic variants. You can just be rewarded salvage in Infinite Warfare. Like, yo, I just came up with a gold mine. That's a great idea. Like, why is this not a thing? Wow. Really. But anyway, that's my spiel. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If it's a good idea, bad idea. I think it's a really fantastic idea after talking through this. And I kind of want this to blow up so COD devs can see this, because that'd be a really cool thing to implement and just good for Call of Duty in the future in general. So, yeah, that's it for me. Running along on this video a little bit, so let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do not forget to leave a class for next week's First Try Fridays. As always, that's crucial. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm Sinister Skater. Be sure to subscribe for future gaming Call of Duty content if you guys aren't already. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.